Okay guys, we're here for math, and today we are continuing to work on number stories that involve subtraction. So real quick, remember subtraction means take away. When we are subtracting, we are making numbers smaller, and we're taking part of a number away to make it smaller. So real quick, I'm just going to talk about the problem that we're going to work on right now. Okay, so let's say I went to the library and I checked out 7 books. Okay, I checked out 7 books. I am on my way home. I have 7 books in my backpack, but I stop at my friend's house and I let her borrow some. Right away, I want you to think, if I have 7 books and I let my friend borrow some, am I going to have more books in my backpack or less books in my backpack? Hopefully, you all said less books. If I had 7 books and I let my friend borrow some of them, I took some of them away and let my friend borrow them, I have less books in my backpack, right? Now, let's say I have 7 books from the library. They're all in my backpack. I'm walking home from school. I stop at my friend's house and I say, hey friend, here, borrow some of my books. I get home and I open up my backpack and I only have 5 books in there, okay? How many books did I let my friend borrow is the question. So let's use a number bond to solve this problem. So I'm going to do up top. Okay, so remember, the top circle is going to be my total amount. That's where the biggest number is going to be. So how many books did I check out from the library to begin with? 7. Good, so my 7 goes here. I walked home, I had 7 books in my backpack, I stopped at my friend's house, I let her borrow some, I got home. How many are left in my backpack? How many did I say? 5. So my 5 is going to go here. Now I have an empty spot, and this is my mystery number. This is the number I want to know. I want to know if I started with 7 and I only have 5 left, how many books did I let my friend borrow? So let's think about how to solve this problem. Let's use a picture, okay? So I'm going to draw a picture. I'm going to draw my magic circles. I'm going to start with the number 7 because that's how many I started with. That's how many books I checked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 books. I got home and I only have 5 in my backpack. So I'm going to circle 5 books, because this is how many I have in my backpack. So if I only have 5 in my backpack, how many did I let my friend borrow? 2. There is the answer. You are right. So if I wanted to turn this into a subtraction problem, now this is where some of you guys are struggling on Seesaw. If I want to make a subtraction problem, I'm going to start with the biggest number. Now some of you are forgetting that you have to start with the biggest number and you're just making up numbers. When you make a subtraction problem about the story, you can't add in numbers that didn't occur in the story. You have to use the numbers from your number bond, okay? So subtraction means start big, get small, right? Addition means start small, get big. So we're subtracting, so we're going to start big. So, can you guys see down here? I'm going to start big with my 7. Remember, I had 5. This was my mystery circle. So I'm going to say 7 minus 5. 7 take away 5 equals 2. I want you to notice, because some of you are doing this on Seesaw, you're getting this part right, you're writing 7 minus 5, but instead of subtracting, you're still adding. And so your answer is not right. That's why it is so important to use pictures and have your number bond filled out to check your work. Because if I were to add, and I said 7 minus 5 equals 12, because I added instead of subtracted, I can check my number bond and see, oh, I messed up, right? Because the number 12 is not anywhere in my number bond, so it should not be in my number sentence. I messed up. And so then I can use my number bond to help me again. I'm going to start big and get small. 7 minus 5 equals 2. Okay? Do you see that? Now we can also turn this into an addition problem. Remember, addition is we're going to start small and get big. So we could say 5 plus 2 equals 7, right? Okay, let's try another subtraction number story. Alrighty, this time I'm going to use an upside, I'm going to use an upside down number bond. I hope it doesn't confuse you, but I know that you're going to have some of these problems on your work, so I want to use it. Some of your number bonds are going to look like this, and this is okay. So let's have this problem. I have 8 Skittles. I have 8 Skittles. All together, 8 Skittles. That is what I'm starting with. Okay? I have 8 Skittles. My friend eats 3 of them. Okay? So I'm starting with 8. My friend took away 3, and she eats them. So my friend eats 3. How many Skittles do I have left over? This is what I'm trying to find, okay? Now, I'm going to use magic circles. Again, some of you are skipping the picture part on your story problems, and it's super important that you don't skip that part because it really helps you guys, okay? So if I have 8 Skittles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have my 8 Skittles. My friend takes 3 away from me and eats them. Okay? So, since she took 3 away, I'm going to cross off 3 because they're gone. She ate them. Okay. How many Skittles do I have left over? I'm going to circle the ones I have left and let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 Skittles left over. This is my answer, but I want to turn it into a number sentence, okay? So, even though our number bond is flipped upside down, when we subtract, we have to start with the biggest number, always, okay? So even though our biggest number is on the bottom, we're still going to start with it when we subtract. Because remember, subtraction means taking a bigger number and making it smaller. Okay, so if I wanted to write a subtraction problem to go with my story, I'm going to say I had 8 Skittles. Starting with 8, I had 8 Skittles. My friend took 3 away. So 8 minus 3, because she took 3 of them away. I have 5 left over. 8 minus 3 equals 5. Now, remember, I did not add. You have to subtract. When we subtract, the very first number in your problem is going to be the biggest number, okay? We can also turn this into an addition problem because we're going to put our 2 small numbers together to make a big number. So we can also say 3 plus 5 equals 8. But to answer the problem, to answer the story problem, the best number sentence to go with it is this subtraction, okay? Because it shows us that I had 8 Skittles, my friend took 3 away, and now I have 5 left. 8 take away 3 equals 5. Okay, so you guys are going to practice some more subtraction number stories today, but I really, really want you guys to remember that I need you to use the pictures and number bonds to help you. Some of you are skipping either the number bond part or the picture part, and then you're getting the number sentence wrong because you're not using those tools to help you. So please don't skip them. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped explain things to you.